Hello, what's up? I'm Brian, and it's been a long time since I've done this, but I'm going to show you how to transform the Transformers Generations Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Cybertron Universe sideways to the best of my abilities. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and pop off the weapons, because you kind of need to do that. You can pop off the Cyber Key if you like. It's not important to the step, but you will need to close down these orange blades. You will also need to fold down the peg, and then you have this ready for the alt mode. You will need to take the wings off, whether they're on the legs or in the hand. You just need them off to the side. And then you have a bare bones sideways figure. So what I'd like to start is just move these up and out of the way. You want to take the cockpit. There's an opening hatch at the top here, like so. And then you take the head. Now the head is on a double joint system. So you've got this joint right here, and then you've got this joint right here. You want to rotate the head around, and then bring this back all the way, and then bring this down so it fills in this section, and then close the cockpit around, and try to wiggle the ears through, because that will be kind of like these mandibles at the front of the nose. You take the arms and you want to bring them back. Now, before I want to start doing the arms and folding them in, you want to take the waist, bring that down, and then there's a second joint with this black part here that you want to bring down like so. And that will allow this opening section so that you can properly bring in the arms. Now, what you want to do, if you have the arms like this, you want to rotate the arms completely in, and then you want to rotate the hand to where this greebling section, this almost vent-like detail, is showing at the top. You want to do that to the other side, like so. And then you want to bring in the shoulders and rotate these sections in. Now, as you're doing that, I like to bring the elbow forward like that. You want to do that, and the reason why you want to do that is because it makes it easier. There is a tab on this side and a gap right here. It just makes it so much easier to bring those in and then tab those sections into place and then flatten down everything, and then you have the top section of the jet pretty much done. The rest is fairly easy. What you want to do is rotate the legs in to where the knee is poking at the other one, and then you want to bring in the heel and the foot and have it at a point. The heel won't go in all the way. That's totally fine. That's what it's meant to do. Rotate this section in like so, and then bring out the foot and the heel. You want to rotate it at the knee, and then there's this kind of weird, almost like a checkmark tab right here, and that's going to go inside of this section right here. And then there is a tab hole right here that will go into a tab right here at the waist, and you can actually bring that in right now if you want to make things easier. And then on that second joint, you can now bring this up. There's also a tab that will go right between the shoulders. So you bring that up, and that will lock into place. And then you just line the legs up with the backpack, cape parts, whatever you want to call it. You take the wings, and you see the pointed front. That will show you exactly what side to plug in. It also helps that there's a tab right here. And then this is where you want to decide whether or not you want an Autobot or a Decepticon. There's a slider on the back, so you can choose. If you fold that up, it is an Autobot. If you fold that down, it is a Decepticon. But the reason why you want to do that now is because there's no way to access it while that's plugged into place. So you tab that in. It will plug onto 4 different spots in the arms. And then if you want, you can insert the Cyber Key just to keep everything complete. And that is how you transform the Generations Age of the Primes Cybertron Universe sideways. I thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.